Welcome from all of us at the EULAR TV team. Finally, the three of us are together. So, Christiana, it's almost the end of the conference. What have been your highlights this year?
So, as having covered most of the Humanet activity, I would have to say one of the sessions that for me was one of the most specials in the Congress was the Young Societies one. We got to hear not only from Humanet members, but from parent members, from gastroenterologists, immunologists, nephrologists, and also we tried to meet after that to see if it is possible to collaborate more and to include not only patients but also young medical people from other specialties. So I really thought there was a very nice one. And if I would have to mention another, for me, the innovation in rheumatology education was a very nice session because not only did they mention what were the key elements in developing a good mentor-mentee relationship, but they delved into the use of AI into medical education. So for me, I would have to say those two.
Awesome. So very much like an early career perspective. So Shipa, what have been your highlights of the Congress this year?
Well, many things. I can't point out one particular topics. It's been, I was quite fortunate to interview some of the lupus experts, as you probably have seen. I was fortunate enough to catch up with Eric, David, Georgette, and obviously Lauren Arnold. And basically what we see, like, the lupus is changing, the landscape is changing, is a huge improvement in not only in terms of treating them, targeting them, also like the outcome measures. There are a lot of talk over there. And not only that, like, the patient point of view, the patient outcome measure, and then you've probably heard that some of the AI technology being applied. And CAR T-cell, obviously, George was talking about CAR T-cell, and everyone is so much excited. Allogenics are on the horizon, autologous CAR T-cells are on horizon. So quite a few. And then let me mention about few other things about lupus and other autoimmune disease. There has been quite an astonishing amount of basic science, posters and abstract. And I was fortunate to chair some of these sort of like abstract in antiphospholipid syndrome, Behçet's disease, multi-immune, and the lupus, sort of like, the new molecular target. And also open science has been quite fascinating for me.
Yeah, I generally feel that Congress has been such like an inspiring and positive experience for me this year. I've been quite diverse in the sessions that I've been to. I particularly enjoyed the joint session that was put on between PARE and the paediatric stream, which was on intermediate care between paediatric and adolescent and young adult services for patients with rheumatic diseases. I've got to say, I actually found it quite moving, and I found it really, it was such a good and positive experience to hear patient voices in that way, and it will definitely inform my own practice in the future. I've just come fresh from an HPR session on remote monitoring and remote care delivered to patients with rheumatic diseases. And that was definitely the most fun session I'd been to at the Congress, very interactive. And I also had a beach ball thrown at my head, so I had to take part in the session as well, even though I was just supposed to be reporting.
And I think another beautiful session, considering I'm doing the young rheumatology perspective, like you said, was with a beautiful collaboration between Humanet and PARE, which I feel like including patients more and more, and young PARE as well. I think it was a very good highlight this year in the Congress, and I think we'll see much more activities between these two groups in years to come.
Yeah, I really hope so, because I actually did attend the session that Christiana's just mentioned. And I just think that we can make our research even more meaningful and even more translatable to the clinic room if we involve patients and hear patient and carer voices from every stage of research development. And it was a really, really enlightening experience for me. And that's speaking as someone who does do a lot of patient and public involvement and engagement. I still was learning new things.
Well, I mean, when it comes to patient, like as you have mentioned, like the case report, I was also going to mention. I spoke with Christian yesterday. Like, case report has been highly appreciated this year, and along with the other abstracts. So this is quite fascinating this time. So yeah, absolutely. I mean, when it comes to collaborations and where it can be better than meeting in EULAR.
Exactly. I feel really inspired. I feel really thankful to have been part of EULAR TV. I don't know about you guys.
I think all of us do. It was a very nice experience, and we got to meet and talk to so many people, so many different backgrounds, which I think that's what really makes EULAR so great, because you do, like you say, Stephanie, you involve not only rheumatologists, but the patients and the patient organizations and even people from younger societies that are not rheumatologists. So for me, it was a very nice opportunity to also do this with you guys and to report to EULAR TV.
And I want to take this opportunity to thank all the camera crews. They've done an amazing job, and a big thanks to them.
And of course, our comms team at EULAR. So from all of us, thank you so much for watching EULAR TV. You're what makes it.
See you in Barcelona in 2025.
Nos vemos en Barcelona en 2025.
Bye.